What's up, everybody? I am SleepyG, and in today's video, we're going to be reacting to the Panthers versus Rams game. Now, I already know we won this game. I was watching the stats, the game score pile up, and I was really expecting us to come out of this one not the winners, considering the fucking Rams are 9-3, and we went into this 6-6, so color me shocked. Also, sorry if my mic sounds a little fucking weird. Again, I just reset my PC. So I completely forgot that my mic settings be fucking adjusted. And the last recording I did just sounded terrible. Sounded like my first ever one, so yeah, it's not happening. But nonetheless, I want to watch the highlights. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks since I have, I think. So let's do this.
Carolina won the toss and deferred, so one of the hottest teams and the hottest offenses in the NFL will start on the field. Ronnie Rivers, big alley, and it's got to be the kicker Fitzgerald to push him out of bounds near midfield. Not what you wanted to see if you're the Panthers. The Rams. That's what Stafford's been doing lately.
What was that? What was that game? I think it was the Jets, right? They had like 2 punt returns or 2 kick returns or whatever. The kick returning is crazy. I was playing against the homeboy Glitch in Madden, and my internet's not the greatest. I'm not gonna blame it entirely on that because it was some user error, but like also when you're trying to play a game and you have to think or you have to like put your inputs in advance, yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of complaining. But he had 5 fucking kick returns against me. It's okay though, because I got him back. I got a punt return, and I whooped his ass in the next game we played. So I don't know why I keep doing that. Sorry, I just watched a Dashy video. So if you see me fucking doing his little dance at the end of his Super Mario Maker videos, I apologize. Or just actually, it's not even just those videos. He does it at the end, like most of his videos. Something you gotta appreciate about Dashy.
There's a ton of motion, about as much as any team in the league. Stafford over the middle. He's got Puka Nacua, the most targeted receiver in the NFL.
4 or 5 is really going to have to step up today.
Like how?
Stafford off the fake, dumps it off. It's the tight end Colby Parkinson with a convoy of blockers, and he sets up first down and goal.
Yeah,
right near the goal line. There's another screen. Nice grab by Nacua up top, and he works his way down to about the 4. This is Davante Adams territory.
Davante is a red
zone and inside the 10.
He is lethal within 15 yards of the end zone.
Adams, touchdown. Just like that, great field position and about as easy of a drive to open a game as Matthew Stafford has had.
Just off and outside technique right here, and he's just going to slide right inside. It's an RPO. It's a run play, so Matthew Stafford could turn and hand it off. But if he feels like he's got the leverage and has the lane.
Rams are a good team.
4-man pressure. Young with a nice throw to the sideline, and it's a first down for Jalen Coker, who's done a nice job since coming back from the injury.
Jalen Coker, for an undrafted free agent, he has just really proven why he should have been, like, at the very latest, like a 3rd round pick. Because, like, he's been really good. He went from not on a team, not even on a practice squad, to Panthers practice squad, to, like, elevated to starting like 3rd string receiver behind Leggett and Tetaroa, and I think now he's 2nd string, isn't he? He's behind behind Xavier, which is crazy to me. I don't know if he is. I don't know if he's been elevated to 2nd string yet, because I'm pretty sure Tet is probably just locked down that 1st string spot because he's a 1st round pick. But I think honestly Jalen Coker deserves that spot.
They'll stick with the ground game, and Hubbard bursts through for a first down inside the 40. Bottom quarter of the league in 3rd down conversions. Done it twice on this drive. Trying to do it again with Hubbard. Big hole. There he goes. Big play to a Hubbard touchdown.
The Canadian-born Oklahoma man.
So they caught the Rams here just with a lot of interior defenders trying to disguise some sort of a pressure. You send the tight end in motion. What that does is just creates numbers on the edge. So now you got basically 3-on-2. back with the ball in his hands, 2 blockers, 1 sealing, 1 kicking out, and creating that nice run lane for Chuba Hubbard.
After what they've done the last month and a half. Here's Kyron Williams. Good speed and a first down. Excellent job by Blake Corum, I should say.
You kind of lose him back there sometimes,
really
tough for a defender.
Fake it to him this time. Stafford
He's a
patting the
great
feet
second
over the
option.
middle. Devontae Adams trying to separate.
There he goes.
All the way down inside the 25 of Carolina. The Rams offense is moving
Devontae
easily
is a
so far
unit.
today.
This team is just
Carolina's
really
in its
well
base
put
defense
together
right
all
now.
around.
Here's
Great coaching.
one play for Corum. They can get a first down at the 2. Stafford. Batted in the air. It's picked off. Into the
And by
hands of
Nick
the former
Scott.
LA Ram, Nick Scott.
Listen. I don't hate Nick Scott. I don't hate Nick Scott. Just like I don't hate Christian Rosenblum. Though it might have seemed like that the first 2 times I watched him. But he's not somebody I think like should be a Panther. Again, no hate towards him. But I think honestly I think Damani should be where he is. Like, I think Damani should be a starter. I don't know why he isn't. He was really solid in the preseason, and I think they just need to give him a chance. He's 24. He's not getting any younger. Nick Scott is like 28, 29. So I think it's time to start developing Damani, okay, and letting Lathan Ransom and Trayvon Merritt cook. I think Nick Scott, again, I know he's been solid. He's been an all right safety this season. You know, he's got like 3 picks, a couple breakups. But I think, aside from like Mike Jackson, I think he has like blown the most coverages I've seen. Mike Jackson, I guess I just haven't seen much of Mike Jackson. He also has like 2 drop picks this season, which is a little aggravating, but like, I swear to God, at some point that said 9-3, not 9-2. But either way, I want you guys to throw Damani in during a meaningful game, which I think they have twice this season. But aside from that, I don't feel like he's played many snaps, and I feel like they need to start playing more snaps with him. At least like give him a chance, and because I'm pretty sure Damani also went undrafted, so you know. You got Jalen Coker. Might as well see if the other undrafted free agent guy is a secret hidden gem. But I digress. Let's carry on.
And there is the first interception in 10 weeks for Matthew Stafford. It was deflected by Derek Brown.
Tipped by Derek Brown.
From the 20 is where Bryce Young and the Panthers take over, and a little shovel up ahead for one of their tight ends. It ends up being Mitchell Evans, the rookie out of Notre Dame.
What is that called?
Empty set. On 3rd and 3, long pass, and it's through the hands of Tommy Tremble.
You gotta get those a little lower.
Rams take over at their own 28-yard line.
You got this.
And they start with a run for Kyron Williams. A good one on first down. Four-man rush. Stafford into a tight window to Nakua. Picked off by Mike Jackson. And Jackson gets the block to take it home. What a touchdown for Jackson.
Okay, so listen again. I was not flaming Mike Jackson or Nick Scott. Okay, Mike Jackson was really good last season. Okay, he's been solid this season. Again, 2 drop picks is not really what I'm looking for, but whatever. That was not hating them. Okay, I have no problems with them. I just would prefer to see Damani out there. That is all I'm saying. That is it. Sorry, I just smacked the shit out of Mike.
Yeah, pretty common route combination, something the Rams do all the time.
There is no foul for a blindside block. It's a touchdown.
Blindside block.
Mike Jackson just sits all over that. Unfortunately, Matt Stafford leaves it just a little bit behind Puka Nacua, and that's all it takes.
10 weeks without a
Great
pick.
job jumping in. Look, unfortunately, sometimes the touchdowns come in bunches, and then the interceptions come in bunches. Back to back.
That's wild.
Pressure coming from Carolina. That gets picked up nicely, and that opens up Xavier Smith with speed and a spin and a first down all the way down inside the
I was about to
Carolina
question
40.
Chow right there, but I have no questions, actually. I think that was smart.
So they'll run the ball out of that formation, and what a nifty move by
Let a
Coker,
second guy
and
come
another
up, so
spin off a
yes,
tackle.
secure tackle.
Swinging out. Here's one of the tight ends in Parkinson, who's been hot as of late. And he picks up the first down. Shaw Smith. Adams
Not
near
fast,
side now.
but he's good in like
Stafford.
short. He's good on the
Rolling
short,
to his right.
short throws.
Plants and throws. Back of the end zone. Right on cue.
Devontae's
Devontae
got a
Adams in
second
the
one.
red zone. Another multi-touchdown day. It's 11 scores in the last 6 games for Adams. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying it.
But yeah, he's the guy that makes a lot of things happen on that defense.
Oh, Young faked the pitch to Hubbard. He's got all the room in the world to
You
run.
got like 20 yards.
Bryce
right there,
Young
boy.
gets a block and takes it down to the 35-yard line.
Bryce Young smile.
The contact
It's gotta warm your
was
heart,
not
man.
forcible. That was
Even
clean.
if you hate him,
So
you just gotta
rightfully
like.
no penalty called.
Listen, okay, you can't hate Bryce Young, okay, unless you're a Falcons fan, then I guess, or if you're in our division. But you can't hate Bryce Young. He was thrusted onto a fucking team that had nothing. There was no Tet. There was an Xavier with a dropsy problem and a Kem with a sack problem. No interior offensive line. No solid. I mean, I guess Adam Thielen was like the best receiver, and Chuba Hubbard, who was finally not playing behind Chris McCaffrey. He had his second ever season, I think, as starter. There was not a good defense. We were missing Derek Brown all season. J.C. Horn, I think, played his first like 10-plus game season. There was no defense, so he was constantly coming back out onto the field, tired, constantly pressured, having to break away from one sack and then another just to get sacked by the third or fourth guy. And like he had nothing, so you can't blame a man for working with nothing, okay? Like you can sit here and name quarterbacks or players who came onto a team with nothing and just ascended them or whatever. Like I can't name anybody, but like it's hard. It's a tough ask when you're asking a man to find gold with fucking, I don't know, on a planet that has no gold. I don't fucking know. He's trying. He's inconsistent, yes, but he's starting to gain some of that consistency. I feel like he's throwing with a little more confidence. And, with Jalen Coker and Tetaroa and Xavier finally starting to catch, though I'm pretty sure in this game he had 1 catch for 1 yard. But he's finally starting to come into his own. He's got a team that he can now semi-rely on, and the offensive line seems to actually want to do a little more protecting this year rather than last year and the year before. So, like, he's working with what he's got, and he's finally making it look better, okay? I think, yes, he probably wasn't worth round 1, pick 1 status, okay? But I do think at the end of the day, when his career is over, that I don't think he'll be worth anything less than either a late first rounder to mid-second round pick. I think within those, like, 20-ish picks between, like, round 1 pick 25 and like round 2 pick like 15, I think those picks are right where he should have landed. I don't think he'll be anything worse than that. I could be wrong, but I don't want to hate on my boy Bryce Young. I've loved him since we've drafted him. I do think I wanted us to draft CJ Stroud, but I wasn't mad at us drafting Bryce Young. No, I also think I wanted Jaden Daniels, but I think that was the next draft. So, and then there was somebody else I wanted us to draft. I think it was, who the fuck was it? I can't remember. I think it was Malik Willis, but I'm glad we didn't.
Play. Little screen, Mitchell Evans, the rookie. And he
Also
takes
very
it
happy
down
we got
inside
Tetaroa
the
over Jalen Walker.
30-yard line to the 26.
Nothing
That's
against
good.
Jalen Walker. Or Javon Walker?
Big fourth down. It's Dowdle with Tremble throwing the block this time. And Dowdle, who
Also,
had been
hell of a
limited
pickup. Dowdle
to
was a
1
free
yard
agent,
per carry on his first 4 tries, picks up 6 to keep the Carolina offense on the field. At 6'4" on the top side, too, out of a tight end formation. Young looking at those big receivers, avoiding the pressure, got away from Fisk, And he'll be shoved
Gotta
out of
take what
bounds
you
by
can get.
Byron
2
Young. That
yards,
easily
2
could have been
yards,
a
2
loss of
yards.
yardage. You take a 5-yard loss, it's still a makeable field
Ryan
goal for
Fitzgerald, one of my new favorite kickers.
But this from 33 gives the Panthers
He's
the
got
lead.
like
This is the
4
type of
clutch
game
kicks this year,
management
dude.
that Bryce Young is starting to get a little better at. Second down and 10. Stafford takes a shot for Smith with speed. He's got him.
God damn.
Big play, Xavier Smith.
I will say this. Nick Scott is a solid tackler. I think sometimes he has like a really hard time reading coverages. But he is a good tackler. I don't think I've seen him like fuck up a lot of tackles. I think maybe 1 or 2. Not as many as Christian Rosenbaum, who I don't see out on the field right now. I think that's Clauden and like I think it's Clauden and Trevin Wall.
Still 3 timeouts apiece, plus the 2-minute warning to come. Here is Williams, good run again, and he takes a crunching ransom hit, but has a first down to the 7-yard line.
I'm trying to see if I even know my team.
Against Jackson. It's a run play. It is Corum fighting for the end zone. We'll check the penalty flag, but what a second effort by Blake Corum.
Blake Corum's, I love Blake Corum. He's been pretty good this season.
Right now, you're okay running the football because of the timeouts you have, but you just want to get that first down.
Interesting that neither team called a timeout after that first down play. Now it's Dowdle. There's his best run of the day.
There we go.
And into Rams territory, and
15,
now
16
things become interesting with the clock management. 4-man rush. Young trying to climb the pocket. He's going to have to take the sack, and now one of these coaches might want to use a timeout. And the Rams look geared up to try to bring an extra body. They do. Young throws. Tight window. It's caught by Coker. Apparently he wasn't touched down by Durant a few yards earlier. He takes it down to the 40.
Well, you got this double-A pressure look here.
Trying to plug that up. So one-on-one opportunity. It's caught by Coker.
There we go. Fight for them yards.
His first of the year.
No, I guess it's not hard when you're
A
matched up with
fourth
the
down.
main
Go
force.
for it. And the Panthers take the
20
lead.
pounds.
We said it early part of the broadcast, like this is the matchup that you're going to like all game long. Coker is a big target going up against Forbes, who's played really, really well for the Rams. But man, you just get one step on him, and again, I think it's the third or fourth and short urgency with what Carolina needed to do
He
today.
weighs like 3 pounds.
Deep drop Stafford. Watch out. It's Ransom, the rookie, with the first sack of his
Lathan
career.
Ransom. Love Lathan.
Stafford down the field for Adams and incomplete.
Right over his head.
He had Mike Jackson in coverage. See if he looks at another one of those big targets or gives it to Hubbard, which he does. Nice cut
get that
off the
first down.
field by Chuba Hubbard to pick up that
Nice
first
5 yard.
down.
That's 5
On
yards.
second down. So now Young's going to try to go through the air. He'll throw it to Evans near the sticks, puts his head down, and has the first
Get that
down.
next first down.
From shot
is that-
position,
is that
they'll run it on
Nemo?
second down. And Hubbard knifing his way through defenders and
Fight for
Sherman
that.
to get to the
First
sticks.
down. Holy shit. That's like every step, bro. Jesus, you got him over there
30th
tap
run of
dancing
the
on
day
that
for
fucking line of
Carolina,
game.
and it's a good one on first down for Hubbard for 9.
9 yard? I was going to say 8.
On second and long. Young trying to step up. He gets hit by Braden Fisk first.
Jared Verse and
Sitting on
Fisk.
in our hotel room watching that next Saturday. Here come the Rams, down by 3, and Blake Corum, Big
This guy's
Ten
got
back,
great
gets a Big Ten
escapability.
block. And Blake Corum with a big run. Now Corum, who's hit a new career high, a second-year man out of Michigan. He goes to the sideline, and it's Kyron Williams with a nifty cutback and a first down inside the 40.
You're getting run all over right now. That was a lot of ass right there.
Stafford floats it. Nakua's the target. Oh! Puka Nakua!
Oh my god! What a fucking catch, dude. Holy shit, you guys just saw what I saw, right?
Stafford floats it. Nakua's the target. Oh!
My hand just went in my trash can. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Dude, that was awesome. What the fuck? I need to see that in slow motion. Yeah, 45 works.
Stafford floats it. Nakua's the target. Oh!
My fucking elbow just popped. That's crazy. I could never, bro. That's bro. Shit. That injury coming back, dude, he motherfucker said, hold up, let me lock in real quick. Dude. Puka Nacua, dude. Holy shit. He's been not one of my favorite receivers, but he's been a very, very impressive receiver this season. And last year, he's just been a really impressive fucking receiver.
Oh! Puka Nacua!
He's fucking crazy.
Absolutely ridiculous to set up first down and goal. And it sets the Rams up first and goal. Run play. Bang it away.
There
Touchdown Rams. Williams puts it in to take the lead. Byron Young is back out there for the Rams, who have 5 defensive backs in this set.
It's been a crazy game.
Young nearly saw some pressure. Got it to Dowdle, who makes a man miss in Forbes, makes Kinchins miss, and gets a first down.
That running on the sidelines of that.
2 for 2 today is Carolina. On this crucial 4th down, Young, McMillan, got it!
There we go.
Touchdown! Panthers lead!
In the clutch, Bryce Young, 13 for 18.
I'll tell you what, this was clutch by Bryce Young. And really good job up front of giving him protection. But Bryce is making his way through the progression. And just the way that he layered this ball up over the top.
Bryce Young is
Day
really
of big
impressive.
plays on both sides. Both teams averaging better than 8 per play. League average is 5.5.
Hey.
Nice rollout, nice connection. It's Parkinson putting the shoulder down into Nick Scott.
Oh, it's Chris Barnes. It is Chris Barnes. It wasn't
Second down for Stafford.
I think
Now
he's on the
floats one
practice
for
squad.
Adams, wide open inside the 40-yard line.
A lot of communication on defense. You wonder if they're trying to orchestrate the pressure.
They do. Stafford throws to Nakua, and he
Oh my
holds
God,
up and
another
gets away
crazy
for a
catch,
first
dude.
down.
I hope somebody got a good
Four-man
picture of that on the sideline. That's probably going to be the
Stafford.
thumbnail.
Gets brought
Oh,
down.
there we go.
Ball came
Derek Brown with
out.
the fucking
Derek
forced
Brown
fumble.
with a hit, and DJ won him the ball.
DJ Wanham. This is a good fumble recovery.
Flags come
Or
flying
double
in at the end of the
Again.
play.
What?
And Stafford coughs it up with 2:25 left.
Dude. Wow.
Young, shot for the win. It is held on to by Coker.
Coker with 3 clutch plays in the game.
Small lead on Arizona in the
Oh
final
my
2
God,
minutes,
dude.
so the Bucks can still hold
Again, he's smiling. That was a good
on to
game, bro.
first place with a victory today. But remember, those 2 teams are going to square off
They're going to
3
meet
times.
twice. Yeah, they're going to meet twice down the stretch here. So
Okay. And the Panthers are such a confusing ass team, dude. 6-6 on the season. We've lost to bad teams. We beat the Jets, but that doesn't really count. We've won against really good teams. What are we, the fucking Miami Dolphins from last season or whatever? Or was the Broncos? No, we're the opposite of the Broncos right now. But our schedule hasn't been bad. It's been a really balanced schedule. This is a really good schedule for us to start testing whether or not our team can play against good opponents. And then it does suck that we have in our last 4 or 5 games of the year, we have 3 division matchups. 1 against Atlanta, 2 against Tampa. So that's really gonna be a defining factor as if to whether or not we get into the playoffs. Or, I mean, hey, we could. It's very possible. I think we're gonna split with the. I think we're gonna split with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which means Is it the Falcons or the Saints that we have to beat? I think it's the Saints. No, I can't. Who the fuck else do we play at the end of the season? We play Seahawks? I don't know. I have to look at the schedule, but I think it's possible that we go into the playoffs 9-8, or hell, maybe even 10-7. But it is also very possible that we go into we miss the playoffs, going 7-10. I think that this team is finally starting to find its footing. It just needs some proper management. I do think Isaiah Simmons was a very sudden pickup in the middle of the season, or not even the middle, like later parts of the season. But I think he'll be a bad pickup overall? No, I don't think so. And that's all I have. Go Panthers. What is it? Keep pounding. And I have high hopes that we'll finish this season above 500. I do. I'm not guaranteeing it. I think it's like I'm gonna stay confident but not overconfident. I say it's right now it's 50-50. So yeah. With that, there is 4 weeks left of the season. 17 games are played, 18 weeks. We're at 13 right now. Oh, so there's 4 games. There's 4 games for the Panthers left to play. We go into our bye week, I'm pretty sure, this week. Or next week. No, this week. Next week's our bye week. Then we play 4 games. I think we got 1 home game. I think we have 2 home games and 2 away games left. Maybe 3 away games. I got high hopes for. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We've gained a subscriber every day for the last 4 days, though I don't know about the day in the middle between me recording this and it getting uploaded. So we'll see. If I have 146, I believe by the time you see this, it'll still be 1 every day. Let's keep going for that. Thank you guys so much. Consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you guys later. Deuces. That was weird. Sorry.